Hello everybody, this is the bi-weekly review worksheet, semester 1 for Arabic Foreign System students, actually grade 1 students. Please, by referring to this video, we are going to solve this worksheet together. So let's start. This review worksheet contains 3 questions for lesson 1, My Family. In the first question, it's required from the student to match each word with a suitable picture, as the student has learned many members of the family starting from ab, أخ, أخت, to other members of the family. However, this question contains 3 pictures. The first picture is my grandmother, which means in Arabic, جدتي. The second picture is for the whole family, which is in Arabic, عائلتي. And the third picture refers for ab and which is mother and father. So this third picture and the final picture constitutes the ab and or the mother and father together. Under each picture, there are certain words written in Arabic language. And under the words that are written in Arabic language, how do we write these words in the internet language in order to be able to write them in the Arabic language or to read them in the Arabic language? To know how each word match with its suitable picture, we should start reading these words that are under the Arabic language. The first word is جدتي. جدتي should go with the first picture, which is جدتي. The second one is ab wa ab, which is written in the internet language, contains above it ab wa is translation in Arabic language. So ab wa goes to the third picture, which is ab wa. And the third one, which is عائلتي, above it is عائلتي, goes with the second picture, which is عائلتي or my family. So in this question, the first step in order to match each word with a suitable picture is to read the words under the words written in Arabic language, because as we notice in this question, there are no words written in the English language. So we have to be careful in this question and read the words carefully in order to be able to match each word with a suitable picture. In the second question, it's required from the student to combine the letters, which means join the letters in order to form a word, because there are certain letters that form a word, so it's required from us to join the letters to form a word. Let's start with the first item in this question. Here in the first item in this question, we start reading the word that it's written in the English language, which is sister. Directly, it comes to our mind that sister means in Arabic, أخت. By looking at the table, we notice that the word أخت is written as letters in the table, and from these letters we are going to form a word. So let's start with the first letter, which is A. So we are going to write here the letter A. Notice that there are no tails for the letter A, so the letter A is going to be written separated from the letter after it. So it should not be joined to the letter after it. Let's look at the second word, which is kha. Kha here has a tail. So what's required from us is to write kha and then the third letter, which is ta. This ta should be joined with the letter before it because the letter kha has a tail. So when the letter has a tail, it should be joined with the letter after it. And the last letter ta should be joined with the letter kha because the letter kha has a tail or has a hand that needs to be joined with the other letter. So the word that is formed from the letter here is أخت. So the first step in order to combine the letters to form a word, we have 2 steps. The first step is that we have to read the word in the English language, which is sister, and then read it in the internet language, which is أخت, and then we have to look at the table in order to be able to join the letters to form a word, as we talked in the first item. Let's go now to the second item. To the second item, here we go to the word my uncle. So we have here my uncle. Directly after my uncle, it's written, its meaning in Arabic language, but however, it's not written in Arabic language. It's عمي. After we knew that, we have to now write the word عمي, which emanates from 3 letters. We have to look at the table, which is the most important thing here in this question. Let's look at the first letter, which is A. Notice that the letter A has a tail. So because the letter A has a tail, it needs to be joined with the letter after it. The letter after it, or the letter that comes after A, is Ma. Ma should be also joined with the letter A because the letter A has a tail. And the letter Ma, because it has a tail, it should be joined with the letter after it, which is the last one, which is Ya. So the letter Ya has to be joined with the letter Ma coming before it. And the word that is formed from these 3 letters are Ammi. So to know how many letters does the word is composed of, we have to look at the table and count the letters that's found in the table, and then join these letters together to form a word. In this question, which is the last question, we are going to break down the words into letters. So this question is opposite to the previous question, because in the previous question, the student is required to combine the letters to form a word. Here, it's required to break down the words into letters. So it's required to break down the words into letters, because here we have 3 words that need to be broken into letters. Let's just start with the first item. As we know, the first step, we have to read the word in the English language, which is father. And father in the English language, it's equivalent to ab in the Arabic language. So the word that's required from the student to break down is ab. And to break down the word ab is we are going to split the word ab into 2 letters. The word ab contains 2 letters, so the first letter is A and the second letter is Ba. Now let's go to the second item. As usual, the first step, we are going to read the word that's written in the English language, which is my aunt. As we know, my aunt has 2 meanings, either عمتي or خالتي. So what's required here is that we should read the word that's written next to my aunt, which is خالتي. So here we are going to break down the word خالتي into letters. The word خالتي here is made up of 5 letters. So the first letter is kha, that has a tail, and the second letter is a, which doesn't have a tail. The third letter is la, which has a tail, and the fourth letter is ta, which has a tail, and the second letter is ya, which is connected to the letter before it. So there are 5 letters in this word. And the last one, which is my grandfather, at the first step, as we said, we read the word in the English language. My grandfather, it's equivalent in Arabic to jaddi, and the word jaddi is made up of how many letters? 3 letters. So we have to break down this word into letters. The first word is ja, the second word is da, and the third word is ya. So here we have to differentiate between breaking down the words into letters and combining the letters to form a word.